this is when I decide to do a shakedown, a lockdown, and a ban out. I do all this, which causes quite a few problems. The lockdown actually causes the shakedown not to happen properly, because the lockdown actually stops guards also going through doors, which is very strange. But the lockdown also stopped anyone going anywhere. So there was a guy trying to get to parole, he couldn't. There was all these guys here who couldn't get anywhere because I actually had locked down the entire place, and even guards can't open doors during a lockdown, which is why the shake-up kind of stops, and I'm wondering, why is it stopped? Why is it stopped? Oh, the guys can't get in. In saying that, if you have a look what has been found during the shake-up already, there's literally 48 sets of jail keys. I mentioned this in the actual game. 48 sets of jail keys were found during this search of the prison. I don't even have that many staff, just in general. I don't even have that many people on hand, actually. I don't think. I have 16 prisoners, I have 11 guards, and I have like 2 of each thing. So I don't even have 46 people. How are there 46 sets of prison keys that are actually being stolen by prisoners, right? Because those 46 keys have been found in cells on people. They're not on guards. They don't count. That's not all the jail keys in the entire prison. That's just jail keys that have been confiscated from these hiding places. So I don't know why there's so many keys in this prison. But obviously my guards are really shit. Hence why I all got knocked unconscious as well during that riot. The clothing riot of 2019. Thankfully there are only minimum security. If there were max security I might have had more of a problem. I may have actually had some murders. But thankfully they were only knocked unconscious, so it's good. So Banner just sends everyone to their cells who's willing. Unfortunately, literally all the prisoners are either in solitary, because I only have 5 solitary cells, so solitary is filled up, or there's a few prisoners in the reception area there, and the other prisoners are shackled in random places, so none of the prisoners ended up going to their cell willingly, because they were all suppressed because of the riot. So, yeah, so Banner was kind of useless there. As you can see, the riot level is increasing again, so it's not great. Gonna check my phone again just to make sure. Hey, look, it's recording. That's brilliant. Well done, phone. Very proud. This guy, I couldn't understand what this guy wanted. He managed to fix himself eventually, but this guy got stuck in the filing cabinet, and he's got a picture of a jail door on him. So I just like assumed. I didn't assume anything. I just assumed he got stuck in the filing cabinet. I just thought, he must have got stuck in the filing cabinet trying to climb in or something. Like, I don't know. He's literally just has an orange bubble that has a jail cell door, and he's stuck in the filing cabinet. So and it's telling me, as you can see if you look at the prisoner icon, it's flashing. That's because there's one prisoner who can't get to a cell, and that's that guy trapped in the filing cabinet. I literally don't know what his problem was. But it managed to fix itself without my intervention, so yeah, bit odd. See, it fixed itself now. It fixed itself without my intervention. The guard just went and got him. So yeah, don't know what his problem was, but so yes, this guy, Roach, he actually works in the shop. I don't know if we've seen him already, we might see him soon, but he actually works in the shop, and I saw him work in the shop, and that made me so happy, because it actually told me that work time was actually work time, and the shop was actually a shop. So this is the point where I got rid of him, because he was the only station guard left, after I went on my unstationing rampage. This is me looking at the finances, trying to cut down costs, because I am minus 1,000 in the red every day. So I'm losing 1,000 every day. So this is me trying to cut down on costs by firing a guard, but that still didn't do enough. I eventually looked to try and lower the amount of money going to staff meals, but there's actually no thing for that. So staff meals just cost a lot, which is annoying considering that the staff get really angry about their food situation by not having any, and it costs a lot of food. It costs a lot of money to pay for the staff food. So yeah, here's the people working in the shop. It's really nice. I like it. Yeah, it's good. It makes me happy to see people doing their job. This is where I look at the names of the people. I actually found Bob Ross, who is the actual Bob Ross. I read the description here. He once sat around painting happy trees without a care in the world. Time went on. Bob made some bad decisions. Now he's in jail. So yeah, it's actually Bob Ross. I have Bob Ross in my prison, which is exciting. I also have Paul McCartney. It's actually Paul Macaulay or something, but I just call him Paul McCartney because it's close enough. And I found Stephen Hay. My name's Hay, Stephen Hay. Hay. He literally walks around, his name says Hay. Like, I find that funny. It's like, hey, Stephen Hay. Like, I don't know, it's just funny. That guy's called Beck Slatter, by the way, so he's like a double-barrel surname. Pretty cool. I thought it said Slattery, like Tony Slattery, but it's Beck Slatter, so close enough. Sorry, I'm dying. Don't mind me. I'm going to bed after this. Wish me a good night, everyone. Yeah, this staff door doesn't close because there's a box or something stuck in the way. Now, I don't know if anyone actually works in the mailroom. A staff member's getting punched here, having a punch on with Stephen Hay, poor Stephen Hay, also poor guard. But Stephen Hay, you shouldn't punch people, really. It's a bad thing to do. We found some booze on someone. I'm assuming it's Stephen Hay because he would have been searched for being hit. For hitting. Lots of blood everywhere. This game just has blood coming out of everyone. It's really bad. I wouldn't want to see the woman's prison. I don't know what this is. Is this me saying goodbye? I don't know. I can't remember. I mean, it's zoomed out, so I don't know. Okay, no, it's just might have been just me being silly. I think this was the end. I think this is where I say goodbye. Maybe. I think so. Maybe. I'll just wait till the menu comes up. I'll talk through the menu. It's fine. I'm pretty close to the end actually, so I'm going to just have a quick look at the time on my phone. I'm going to see if it's recording. It is recording. It is a 56-minute video, and I'm at 47 minutes currently, so we take about 2 minutes off probably. So no, we're nowhere near the end really. There's another 10 minutes. God. Sorry for the premature stopping, but I do that. I'm a very premature guy in a lot of ways. So I actually looked at the bank loan. I decided not to go for the bank loan, even though I probably needed it. But it didn't increase my daily wage, it just gave me money. So, yeah. I hope you can hear me. I am kind of leaning back and not playing, I'm doing it more casually, because, you know, I'm not actually playing, so I have to lean over the keyboard. So I hope you can hear me. I hope the audio is alright because of the air conditioner. Now, you may have noticed something I can't remember. I was going to point it out, I can't remember. Oh, it's snowing, that's it. I can't see it because of the utilities. But, yeah, the utilities menu doesn't show anything, really. But it's snowing, look. Apparently, by the way, it's snowing, but it's -1 degrees, as opposed to the 5 degrees of the slightly cloudy. So, I don't understand, really, the Celsius temperature variation in this game. But, you know, that's just me. It is an American game, based on American prison systems, so, I can imagine why they wouldn't understand Celsius, because they have the utterly stupid Fahrenheit system. So yeah, the little staff room is quite nice. I do like that more than the big one. I think I just kind of float around looking at these people. That's Daniel Orbelecker. Cool dude. Tom Waterhouse, of course, Tom Waterhouse. Tom Waterhouse is actually the betting guy, isn't he? Or bet on Tom Waterhouse or whatever, TomWaterhouse.com. He's a betting guy. I might find that ad actually. I'll find you Tom Waterhouse.
I wasn't born to be a footballer. I wasn't born to win a major. And I wasn't born to wear the baggy green. In fact, I don't have any discernible talent whatsoever, which is why I turned to gambling and why I leech off problem gamblers every single day. Because as a Waterhouse, I was born to help people lose their money, so their lives could become as unfulfilling as mine. Join me at tomwaterhouse.com, because no one relates to losers quite like I do.
I couldn't figure out why the elevator's radiators were still bloody. I actually removed them at the start. I didn't mention it, but I actually removed all the radiators at the start and I put it back. I put it back in the staff room to try and figure out why it's bloody. I still don't know why the radiators are bleeding. So the bleeding radiators are continuing to bleed all over the place because I can't figure out what the problem is. I might actually Google that in between this one and the next session, so I can fix that, because the flashing blood symbol is very annoying. Maybe I have to sacrifice someone to the radiator. The radiator gods, I give my sacrifice of Tom Waterhouse, the betting god, to you, the radiator gods. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very sick of something. Don't know what else is going on. There's not a parole hearing going. The parole hearings actually go for 4 hours. They go between 6 and 10. So like they are 4 hours, which is a long time, I would think. I don't know how long actual parole hearings are in real life, but I doubt they're 4 hours long. Or at least 4 hours in one sitting. There might be, if they are going to be that long, I'm assuming there'll be a break or something, but I doubt in the first place they're going to be 4 hours long. So, yeah. You can also only have one parolee at a time in that room, as far as I can tell. I did only put one visitor table in, so maybe if I put another visitor table in, I can have 2 parolees at a time, which may be useful. And that would be my assumption. My assumption would be that you can have as many parolees as you can fit into the parole room. So if I had another visitor table, I should be having 2 parole hearings going on at once. Is my idea. Now, also, the guards are just finding random shit in these cells. Like, they're finding cell phones, they're finding alcohol, they're finding poison. It's really weird. And every time I get a prisoner release, I get 3,000. But the fact is, I'm losing 1,000 a day. So unless I'm releasing a prisoner a day, I'm basically losing that money. Like, if I don't release a prisoner at least every 3 days, I am losing money, basically. But if I keep prisoners going on parole and getting out, you know, then I can keep up in the positives, but I am losing over 1,000 a day, so that's not good. Yeah, sorry. John. This is me trying to build the chapel, I believe. And then I build it, and I find out I have no money to put the altar down. I think the altar was 500, and I think I had no money. So when I try and put the altar down, it says insufficient funds, and I'm like, oh shit, let's end the episode here. Let's build the chapel and the library next time. Now this is me debating where to put a door and how many. I end up putting 2 doors, one on either side. Because, as I said, you always want multiple entrances to your chapel, otherwise it's not a real chapel. That is something I said. Now, is this the point where I delete the minimum security? It is! I delete all the minimum security pins. Oh, I end up putting them back. No, I end up putting them back and now I delete them again because it annoyed me. See, watch this. Methodically delete them all. Yeah, go mate. No, get them back. And now delete them again. I can never make up my mind. I'm a very bad decision maker. But, yeah. And there's also these little bits. I'm guessing those are the foundations that I've actually added. But then there would be 2 in the shop. So I don't really understand why there's little spaces that I can, like, little spaces are literally 1, 2, and 3 blocks that I can mark as minimum security. I find that very weird. And it doesn't make much sense because I do just have random foundations like in the staff room and the shop, and they don't have those. So it's a bit odd. This is me making a chapel here. I need altar, pews, and praying mats. I try to get the altar, but I have insufficient funds because I am literally 600 in the shitter. So I say, well, shit, next session will probably be the end of this prison because I will probably be fired. And I see that as true. I think next session I probably will be fired for how shit I am running this prison. If we do make it to my next session, then the plan is to finish off the chapel and library, expand out slightly, the laundry shop, build the workshop, build another 16 to build another cell block, and generally just try and not get fired and try to make my prisoners and staff equally happy. So that's the plan. There are just these guys here. I don't know why they're not being put in solitary. There are rooms in solitary. So it's strange. I might have actually just... They might have done something involved in being locked in their cell. I'm not sure. But yeah. So this is me getting another prisoner, because the one got released. So I'm getting another prisoner to fill up my capacity to 16 again. I believe this is where I end it now. Officially. I officially end it as my danger rating is increasing very dramatically up the top there. And you can hear the anger just emanating from my prisoners. And it begins raining, which is really nice. There's Bob Ross. Was that Bob Ross? I don't know if that was Bob Ross. It might be. I might be going blind. I'm not actually paying much attention now. I'm just kind of speaking because I can. So yeah, I pause it here for some reason. Why'd I pause it? I don't know. I don't know why I paused the game here. The game's, the video's lagging, not the game. You won't see it lagging, but the video's lagging, so that's alright. I hope it's staying up to date though, so it's not too out of sync. But really, I'm talking lots of bollocks, so it shouldn't be too out of sync. Anyway, that was Prison Architect. I'm going to say goodbye before I close the game. Goodbye.
This is the new outro song. I'm saying goodbye 'cause the video has ended. Da 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 da. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and come back and watch some more as they come online.